So this is usually the presentation which would be done at the end. I was very happy. Patrick went on vacation. I was in charge of putting in the final program, put myself in the first spot. So, sorry. You will have to bear with me for a couple of minutes. So, this is our mission. I don't know, most of you saw our, comes as part of our standard presentation to improve customer experience and accelerate market adoption of content delivery and unified communication solutions through interoperability of products and services based on open standards. You're not going to believe how many hours board spent on crafting that statement. Very many. But that's what we do, but it's very hard to go from this long sentence to what we actually do. So this is a snapshot of our members. If I forgot someone, I apologize. I believe pretty much all the companies which are shown here, the current members, maybe we have a few more. And we have a lot of relationships with all the standard organizations. So this is also part of what we do. We really work, what we do is we empower people to, we empower our members, our member companies to deliver best solutions possible, solutions based on the standards, and if something needs to be fixed in the standard, then we can communicate back to the standards. When standards bodies like let's say 3GPP or ITU need a MTC to do something, they also can reach out to us. We have relationships with all the organizations. This is just to give an idea. We have 14 directors as of, well, starting in 2014. Right now we still have 12 and 2 people with the asterisk. Their term starts in January 2014. So this actually, this slide is from the, I'm the document junkie. This slide is from the 2001 presentation. I just made a very, very small change. Matt is smiling, Matt knows. I'm sure he was part of building that up. So I just changed, the only 2 things which I changed are the names of the working groups. Believe it or not, everything else is pretty much the same. So everything starts from the requirements when, and we have a requirements working group, which which task is to see what's going on in the market and provide an input back into organization and say, guys, there is a technology which might be interesting for us to look at. And then it all gets processed by our working groups, which include the activity groups. And from there, one of the major things we do, of course, is the testing events. Our SuperOp is a main event, and then we have a number of events which can be hosted by the activity groups themselves as they need to. SuperOp is a once-a-year major testing event. But so the work that happens from also from the requirements working group, we can reach out to the standards bodies. Whenever anything is needed to align with the standards or to comment, to inform that the work is taking place. Working groups have the same ability to, independently, of course, from the requirements, each and every working group activity group can reach out to the same standard bodies. When the work is done, we publicize our results. We create testing plans, and we create official MTC documents. And once the document becomes an official MTC document, it's really an open document. And the whole industry can take an advantage of the work which is done in the MTC. So that's really the process. And these are the groups which we have right now. So we are split into, there are 3 working groups, and underneath of those working groups, we have a number of activity groups. So we currently have C-Parity activity group, which is focused on enhancing video communications, video conferencing communications using SIP protocol. Our SVC group does testing and interoperability work for scalable video coding. Right now it's H.264. We have the telepresence work done in two groups, TIP and telepresence, which is telepresence actually right now is in the holding state, but the group is still in the full existence. We wait for the standard bodies to finish their work on the standards, then we can continue. And TIP, IMTC owns TIP protocol, I believe since 2010, and this is, and we continue enhancing that and working on all the changes in there. WebRTC is the latest group, was formed this year, and the focus is on the assessing the needs and advancing WebRTC interoperability. Then we got in the carrier technologies, we have IMS group, which is focused on the voice over LTE and RCS. And we have packet switch streaming group, which is focused on all aspects of the video streaming, such as when it's based on HTTP or when it's based on the MPEG dash and so on. And then we have a number of other groups, and I think CTI should be moved into unified communications at this point. But we also have, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the fact that we have historical archives. This is the work which was started by Istvan, and I don't see Istvan here yet, but it was started by Istvan, then Dave Lindbergh, and it is a collection of more than 20 gigabyte of data, which are notes and minutes and documents, outcome of the standardization process on the old days of JPEG, MPEG, and so on. And the work is continuing to add more information there, and that's what we call the historical archives, and this is essentially one of the benefits of the IMTC membership, the access there. And of course, we do marketing. Our interoperability events are organized by each group on as needed basis, so test plans are built and maintained by each activity group. We have this, we conduct SuperOp, which has a different number of participants. Here's this one. I just mentioned you, but it's okay. And so the SuperOp is a flagship event. We're somewhere in that range of number of people and the companies. All of our events, what makes IMTC interoperability events so successful is the fact that we have very strong rules of engagement, which cover everything which happens on that testing floor. This is engineering event and engineering event only. There are no sales, no marketing, and there are very strict limitations what you can, what you cannot do on that testing floor. So engineers can really, all the competitors can get together and work in an open format. So that's what makes it really successful. And the results allow people to improve, to make better products. So what do we do? I gave you like more or less the formal, but so what do we really do? We create opportunities for people to get together and do the work. The network which we built for SuperOp is many companies can replicate it, but many companies cannot. We facilitate work between the competing people. We compete in companies. They get together. That allows people to improve products. We engage people by providing, again, open forum, by building the events like the one where you're present today. And enlightenments happen, people learn, people collaborate and transform. The important thing, we also, as having fun, I think yesterday a number of people mentioned that as an important part of learning, as an important part of improving and just making useful work, having fun is important. And that's what we provide. So now let's do a few pictures, right? So when I say that we can create and transform, this is how it starts. You come to an empty room. And that's what it becomes later on. The equipment is in, people are working, people are engaged. This is from '99, courtesy of Siemens. This was one of our best events in Hawaii. People work together. Competitors, no matter. People work together on making the products work better for their companies. They are competitors in the real life, but on that floor, they aren't engineers. They collaborate, they work together, they improve their products. Our focus on interoperability, that's what it gives you. So this is my favorite slides because this is from the 2011 event in Hawaii where Roosbeck was instrumental in bringing $5 million worth of equipment. So we had to at least take it. So that's a picture of the man with the $5 million next to him. So, and this is, I don't know if you saw on the first day, Greg Meyer showed you how interconnect diagram look like, superconnect, I'm sorry. And this is how we draw superconnect diagrams today. Everything is connected, everything is together, and you're gonna see SIP and TIP and of course H223 and SVC. You will see all of that tied in together with the multiple bridges, multiple devices, and the picture on top. That's really the outcome. This is what everybody wait for. This is at the end of the superconnect. This is what you see. You see a bunch of endpoints all working together, and that's the culmination moment of the superop to get to this point. I remember in my first events, it would take us, let's say, 2.5 hours. We used to reserve almost like at least half a day for the superconnect, and the first 40 minutes or an hour, the would be proud messages. We registered to the gatekeeper. It doesn't happen anymore. We take 35, 40 minutes, everything is connected, everything is up, everybody smile, take pictures, everybody happy. And then we have fun. And this is
fantastic.
And I think it's beautiful, right? We have fun, we get together, we talk, we all, again, in that room, I don't think we are competitors. We're just people who have common interest in life, people who like to talk about technology and, you know, and have a little bit of fun. So, well, it doesn't look all that good. It looks better on my computer. And then we talk. And there is wine involved, yes. Well, that's part of the culture. And we talk more. And more. Sorry, Matt, you missed it. Yes. Smile, exchange, collaborate, engage. That's what we do. That's part of being able to deliver good products, part of being successful, part of really enjoying what we're doing. So in 2013, we had successful SuperOp 2013, 26 companies, 85 engineers. We focused on the SIP, H223, TIP, IMS and voice over LTE, SVC, and packet switch streaming. We performed first successful interoperability test of SVC with I don't remember, 5, 6 vendors being able actually to interop in SVC, which is really first for the industry. For the first time ever, we implemented testing of the OVCC profile. OVCC is a consortium with video conference and service providers. In 2013, we formed WebRTC activity group. The work started, and we're still conducting the 20th anniversary forum, where, in my opinion, we have great content, we have great speakers, we have great audience. We have all the MTC group updates. They will be part of this. I didn't want to include them into this presentation. They will be part of the downloads. All these presentations will be available for download, so there will be all the activity group updates. You will find them there. So what ahead of us in 2014, we're continuing to closely align with UCIF and OVCC. All of our activity groups continue pushing forward. I believe that 2014 should be a year of focus on WebRTC. Another thing which I would like to see happening on a regular basis is the webinars. We've done a few webinars, they're always successful. And we can address, we can address all of your needs. So if you have a theme, if you're an MTC member company, you want to have a coverage on the certain topic, and it's a topic of the interest for the industry, bring it on. We're definitely going to do webinars on WebRTC. We're going to do other webinars. So we will, that's definitely will be a focus. Our SuperOp 2014, the date and location are announced. It's all on the website. So it will take place on May 16th through 24th in San Diego, California. The very interesting place. The name sounds very Hawaiian, but it's not in Hawaii, even though it's called Konakai Resort. Marina is fine, a beautiful location. LD went there, and so we're going to have a great event there. What I have in mind is, with our focus on WebRTC, is to have an open call for participation for all WebRTC vendors. We will. That's something I want to discuss. We have a board meeting after the forum, and that's what I would like to discuss there, because I say we have to really help the WebRTC industry to move to the fully interoperable state. So I think that will be important for us. And it was customary to finish most of the MTC presentations with a call for action. So my call for action is very simple. You need to participate, engage, and reach out. We need to spread the word about MTC. We need to continue inviting people to participate, to contribute, to come with the ideas, to work, and to do the work, and most importantly, to have fun. Thank you.